Hello friends, we're back on the Superior Hiking Trail. Specifically, I just got dropped off at the Caribou Wayside by Cadillac Cab and my friend Jeff. I'm going to be doing a high mileage short trip, 46 miles, 2 days, going all the way from Caribou down to Silver Bay. It's about 6:30 right now. It's going to get dark, probably hour and a half. I've decided that I'm going to try to get about 5 miles in to the Horseshoe Ridge campsite. And most of that is uphill. So, not much time to babble. Time to get my butt moving. Let's go. In the short time I had before dark, I actually only hiked 4 miles from Caribou Wayside to the Horseshoe Ridge campsite. Made it to Horseshoe Ridge campsite. Kind of nostalgic. This is the campsite, the first campsite I camped in when I first started doing videos. If you want to see a really cringy video, I'll put a link to that up in the cards. But I'm back. I know what I'm doing now. And made a rush. Got in here. 8:25. Getting dark. Got the hammock all set up. I'm so glad to be back in my hammock after being in Colorado and sleeping on the ground and doing that stupid ultralight camp out. Got my food hung up over here. Gonna hop in the hammock. I'm tired. Gonna rest up. Big day tomorrow. Ooh, buddy. On day 2, I walked 21 miles passing through Crosby Manitou State Park, Sonju and Egge Lakes, the Manitou and Baptism Rivers, Finland, the glacial erratic Sawmill Bog, and Section 13. Good morning. Got an early start this morning. Probably about halfway into my hike. Made it here to Lily's Island and Sonju Lake. Sonju Lake is one of my favorite spots on the Superior Hiking Trail. Just gonna stop, have a little water, relax, take it in, I just came across something I've never seen before. Infrared trail counter, segment D. So you can see here, a little infrared. So, should we pad the numbers a little bit? A lot of hikers today. Boy, that segment D sure is busy. You're welcome. Made it to County Road 7. Here on County Road 7, we walk about 2/10 of a mile, get back on the trail. Right past there is the city of Finland Rec Center. I need to hike through Leskinen Creek Camp, headed up towards section 13. However, I'm going to stop. There's a little river up here. Grab some lunch, filter some water. I haven't been on this section of the trail in a long time, and it's recognizable because this is the lady slipper area. There used to be just a really shady couple logs getting through here, and really kind of dangerous, and look at it now. This boardwalk is way elevated, and wow, really nice. They're still working on it. There was a lady back there, she said she's out here with her husband who's working on it, but I haven't seen him yet. But man, this is really, really nice and long. I haven't got to the end yet. Can't even see the end. Oh, there it is. I bet you it's a good quarter of a mile long. Thank you for all your work and people who donated to make this happen, because it's really nice. Wow. Talked to the guy building that boardwalk, and I was talking to another guy. Looked like that must be his truck. I think he works for a Spirit Hiking Trail. Oh, nice guy. But he said that they're doing a reroute just north of there. And just north of there, kind of by the Leskinen Creek campsite. It's like the worst mud hole, I think, on the whole trail. It's really bad. So I was happy to hear they're doing that reroute. But man, whew, this is nice. It's a beautiful day out here. I've got, I don't know, probably an hour of walking, maybe a little less until I get to section 13. So I'll get there kind of early. We'll see how tired I am. I don't know why, but suddenly I'm feeling very erratic. Made it to section 13 campsite. You know, a couple hours ago I was debating, well, maybe I'll go farther. No. It's only like 4 o'clock, but I'm beat. The last couple miles I kind of hit a wall. So, luckily, this is a very popular campsite and nobody's here yet. So, I've camped here many times. Just kind of struggle with a hammock. But my spot is wide open. So, gonna get the hammock set up. Maybe go down to the lookout, chill out, and rest. Hung out in my hammock for a little while, rested, feel really good right now. Walked down to the lookout here. On the way, I stopped and hung my bear line so when I get done eating dinner, if it's dark out, I don't have to try doing that in the dark. And I'm really cautious here at the Section 13 campsite because I've seen 2 bears on all of my hikes on the Superior Hiking Trail, and both of them were right by the site. So gonna hang my food a long ways away from my hammock and really good tonight. But you can see here, there's Canadian smoke that's just really thick out here. Those Canadian wildfires, I don't know, they're like 500-800 miles away, but it's really blowing down, and there's actually a warning for people with asthma and that sort of thing. But I didn't notice it at all when I was hiking today, other than the sun being kind of blocked a little bit there. But it will be an interesting sunset tonight with all that smoke. Let's see what happens.
On the final day, I hiked 21 miles and viewed Sawmill Dome and passed through Tettegouche State Park and saw the Baptism River, Mount Trudy, Beat and Bear Lakes, and ended in Silver Bay at the Penn Avenue trailhead.
Morning from Sawmill Dome. I got another early start this morning. It's supposed to be pretty hot and sticky today. 21 miles I think about to go, and it's some pretty rugged terrain with a lot of ups and downs, so it's gonna be a hard day. But look at this, looking down here at the treetops. That smoke has cleared off a little bit today. I'm excited. It's gonna be a good day hiking. So what is the one thing that has been missing from my Superior Hiking Trail trip? Well, what is it? It is Lake Superior. We haven't seen it yet. You probably can't pick it up real well on the camera here because it's kind of white. But there it is. The lady herself, Lake Superior. All right, keep on rolling. I'm in Tettegouche State Park. Came to the intersection where the high falls, 0.3 miles that way. A couple years ago, big flood washed out the bridge, so we can't get over there. I'll put some footage in right here of what that waterfall, which is really cool, looked like when I was there on past trips. But I gotta go around on this detour. Probably adds a couple miles on here, which sucks. No waterfall, plus it makes it farther. go down to the visitor center down here, down around 61, come back up. But there's signs in posting on the Spear Hiking Trail website that say, don't try crossing the river above the waterfalls. You think? Maybe the water's shallow and you can get across, but if you slip, it's like some bad movie. You're gonna go over the waterfall and it's just not worth the risk. So, oh well, here we go. Everybody who loves road walks, raise your hand. You like road walks? Nobody likes road walks. So Midwest backpacker guy, you just did a long road walk in the sun. Climbed up a big hill. How are you going to celebrate? Why, the drain pipe, please. The drain pipe, while short, is one of the most steep parts on the Spear Hiking Trail. They installed some steps here before they put these steps in. There's just like these rocks here, and really difficult where you have to use your hands. But now, oh, we got steps. So again, the reason why I go up those big steep hills, put myself through such punishment, is the view. I made it to the top of Mount Trudy. I'm not gonna lie, I was not looking forward to this because I have bad memories of Mount Trudy just being really hard to climb. And it's not really that far. I mean, the last quarter mile is pretty steep, but it was doable. Look at the view. Well, Bean and Bear Lake are very beautiful. Whew, a lot of people here. Very popular for day hikers. I've seen a lot of runners on this trip. The big fall races here in 3 weeks or so. So they're all out here training. Whew. All right, how far do I have to go? Let's see here. 1 mile to Bean Lake, Bend Boulevard, 3.6 miles. That's where I'm ending. All right, here we go. I came to a less busy overlook that I really like. There's Bear Lake or Bean Lake, I can't remember which is which. Little piece of ground here. The second lake's right over here. This lookout is really peaceful, right at dawn. Just sitting up here when it's nice and quiet. Mid-afternoon. I haven't been shooting a whole lot of video today just because, you know, it isn't that great in the middle of the day on a sunny day. It's still a little cloudy, so kind of have a standard and want the video to actually be decent. But, all right, got about an hour to go. Let's go. We're getting there. We're getting there. I'm parked. Kind of down by that school there. Whew. Dearly beloved, we've gathered here today to take through this thing called life. Electric word life. It means forever, and that's a mighty long time. But I'm here to tell you, there's something else. The afterworld. Hey, thanks for coming along on this hike. It was a short, high mileage trip. Spear hiking trail. 21 miles is a little bit harder on here than most trails, but we got her done. Hey, if you like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe. Punch that bell notification. Check me out on Instagram and Facebook. I got the old Kia. Nobody stole it. We'll see you on the trail.